This is the Three Guys 5 Feet Apart podcast, and it's your boy Austin. I'm going to be the host tonight, which means I'm not going to say anything except this beginning part and the ending part. And now on to the rest of us.
And I'm Chris.
Yo, it's Alex.
Jonah.
And I'm Michael, and we're all supposed to say co-host before our name, but I guess we just forgot about that part. So
No,
I don't want to be a co-host.
I'm the only host tonight.
I just want to be Alex.
I don't care what you want to be, Alex.
Wow. This is what I mean.
He just wants to be a real boy.
Like Pinocchio.
Okay, so who's got a topic to start us out tonight?
Wait, what do you say?
You're doing a great job.
So
hosting,
before the podcast started, Alex was like, I'm looking up a topic, and so I was trying to, egg him on.
I can't find it. It's what
I know
sent
you
the
can
other
find
day. I was like,
it.
yo, we should talk about this.
I don't remember what you sent me.
What you
I do
sent
have
me?
a topic to start us out, and it's kind of a simple one. Godzilla vs. Kong is coming out this year, so let's just go around, and are you Team Godzilla or Team Kong?
Godzilla should win. He probably won't.
Now, what team are you? I don't care who should win. What team are you?
I mean, I'm obviously Team Godzilla because
Okay.
he's gonna win. And he should win.
Okay.
I
because
want to
he's
be on
Godzilla.
the winner's side.
You're all gonna
Unless
be...
they make
I'm a
Mecha
winner.
Kong, which isn't a thing, but it could be a thing. and then
Mecha Kong
that'd
is
be-
a thing, actually, in
Okay.
the old movies.
There you
Yeah,
go.
that's true.
See, that'd be pretty dope.
Well,
So
you're
that
all
can
gonna be
happen.
losers because I'm on Team Kong, and everyone knows Monkey's gonna win.
I'm right
Yeah,
there
he is
with
gonna
you,
win
Michael.
'cause he's the main dude.
Thank you.
Kong for life.
Kong for life. Let's get T-shirts.
Okay.
You guys might win this battle, but you're gonna lose the war because a monkey would never beat a giant
But
lizard.
I don't think either of them are going to win or lose. I think they're going to just team together and fight Mecha Godzilla.
Yeah, that's probably true. That's
Lame.
probably what's gonna happen.
I think most people know that by now.
Yeah, they kind of ruined it in the trailers because nowadays movies don't
I hate
actually do a trailer. They just give you all the highlights of the movie. So it's like, come and see the rest of it too. It's like, why? You just gave me all the best parts.
Right.
It's true. I hate trailers nowadays.
It's like when they ruined the
They hype
reveal
it
of
up, though.
Spider-Man.
They really
Civil
do.
War.
I mean, yeah,
It's
they
like,
do.
you did not. Everyone was gonna go see Captain America: Civil War. You didn't have to put Spider-Man in the trailer.
Well, I think they did that because I think that was at the time when Batman vs Superman was coming out. So they were trying to okay,
It
so
was
you're gonna
kind
come
of
out with the trailer.
The hero versus hero era.
Yeah. So they were just basically well, DC's coming out with this, so as soon as they drop a trailer, we're gonna show Spider-Man. So that way.
But could you
DC
imagine
can
it's the
push it aside.
1980s and you see a trailer on the TV for a new Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back, and the last scene of the trailer is "No, I'm your father," and everyone's like, "What?" Yeah, it's just like, what? I gotta go see. It's like, well, I was gonna go see the movie anyway, but now I really gotta go see. It's like everyone's gonna go see Captain America: Civil War. You didn't have to put Spider-Man.
And even if they don't show it in the trailers, we are in the culture now where everybody right away just breaks down everything and ruins
That's
it and
true.
posts it all over social media. I can't get on social media now. The couple days after a new episode of WandaVision
Why'd
comes
you just
out.
flip me off?
I didn't mean to. I don't know why I did.
It's an accident.
But I'm watching WandaVision, and sometimes I don't get to watch it the day of, and so the next day, I can't go on social media because you just know that all the trailer or all the spoilers are going to be everywhere.
Yeah, like when your a-hole friend threatens to spoil the anime you're watching.
Not threatens, does. Thanks, Michael.
Michael sort of spoiled Attack on Titan for Alex, but
It was
Okay.
an accident.
not everything.
The only real spoiler I gave actually was an accident. I didn't know how far he was.
yeah, it's okay.
Wait, which one was that?
That was
don't
when
tell
I was
him.
like, oh, that guy's
Wait,
the
you-
Colossal Titan, and you were just like, he is.
We haven't gotten to that part yet.
Tough.
When Rainier, or whatever his name is.
Bert-
Oh, okay.
guy
Okay.
that-
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. That's
Yeah.
cool. Yeah. We're
We've gotten there.
Good point.
Good show.
it is a good. It's not bad. I mean, I'm not a big fan of
That's
it.
cool. I got Alex into anime, so
You know what? I'm a big
He's
fan
going
of.
down the whole.
You
I
guys
just gotta
don't
get
know what
Chris.
anime I'm a huge fan of?
What's
My
that?
Hero Academia.
JoJo's Bizarre
Oh.
Adventures.
That's
Okay.
for
And this is the segue into Three Guys 5 Feet Apart present Name That Stand. No one said it with me, guys. Come on.
Oh, I didn't know.
I
On
we
the
were
didn't
count
going.
of three. On the count of three. You all say it together, okay?
We should
Ready?
have practiced this.
3, 2, 1. Name That Stand. That sounded great.
I mean, you could have told us earlier. We could have practiced this.
No,
My hope was
we're
that
just
my
going-
body language conveyed what I
No.
wanted. Obviously, it didn't.
Yeah.
No.
Your body language is
Obviously, it didn't.
terrible.
So, for this game, you guys know, Chris, Alex, you guys don't watch JoJo. You've
I've
literally
seen like a
never
couple
heard of it.
episodes because
They
you
don't
forced me
really
to.
watch. Alex and Chris don't know much about anime at all.
So,
Alex is a little into it.
If you
I'm
watch,
getting there.
just a little recap. In JoJo's Bizarre Adventures, the main characters have these powers called stands, which are essentially like little mental ghosts that come out and fight for them. And each stands can have these really weird and unique powers. Also, the guy that made the manga is really big into classic rock, so half the stands are all named after classic rock songs or bands. So here's how we're going to do this. I'll probably edit on the podcast to have the actual images I'm using pop up. But for the audio-only listeners, I will be having Austin and Jonah take turns describing what the stand looks like, and then Chris and Alex will have to guess what the stand's name is and what it can do, what its power is. All right, put your phone down.
And good
No,
luck.
I'm using it.
Trying to
I've
cheating?
already-
I'm not cheating. No, I'm
You
just
trying
looking
to-
Jonah,
up.
take his phone away.
I'm
Give
looking
me
up
the
classic
phone.
rock
Give me the
songs.
phone.
So I
Put the
can...
phone down.
Nope.
Put the phone down.
Nope. You
No.
can't
No.
make
You're off the podcast.
You're
Put the
fired.
phone- You're fired. You flipped me off again, people.
I don't
Okay,
think that was an
so
accident.
here's the first stand. Can everyone see it?
What am I looking at?
Exactly.
These little things are the stand. Austin, would you like to describe the stand to our audio only?
So there's a red background. It could be a body
looks
part,
like blood.
blood maybe, and there are these like white worm things coming out of it. You know?
They look like the Gumby Man, but if they were white and creepy.
Yeah.
Okay, so the first thing is you have to guess this stand's name.
Okay, all right.
Okay, Chris.
Apart since classic rock isn't like if it's classic rock and roll for all these stands, you have to tell us if it's either a band name or a song name.
That's fair.
At least,
That's fair.
yeah.
This is a band name.
This is a band name.
Yes.
I didn't
Okay.
get that.
Leonard Skinner.
Get to
Come
tell
on.
me.
This isn't
Okay,
fair. You
Alex has
didn't do that
officially
for
submitted
me.
his guess. Leonard Skinner.
Leonard Skinner. Okay.
Okay, Chris, what's your guess for the stand name?
It's a band name.
It's a
Okay.
band name. A
Um,
bandstand.
Metallica.
Yeah, ding, ding, ding!
Seriously?
Chris has got it dead on.
There it is.
Wow.
Okay,
You see?
now,
That's
what
not
is the
fun.
stand's power? Chris, since you got the name right, you can guess first.
But
What's the
I remember
power?
you saying something about like
Don't.
even though the name's Metallica, it probably has nothing to do with metal.
The names don't.
Yes.
The
Yeah.
names don't necessarily have anything to do with what it
Okay.
can do.
Or
That's
what
I
it
wanted
looks
to make
like.
Yeah. There's one that's gonna blow your guys' mind when you see it.
sure. I'm ready. Give it to me.
Okay.
That's what she said.
I don't know. Super strength. I really got.
Okay.
You're gonna have to reach farther. This
Yeah,
is JoJo's.
stand
Yeah.
powers are like really odd. It's
Yeah.
like this stand can turn every hair on your body into cats only on Tuesday when there's a full moon. Stand powers are like really weird.
Okay. All right. Okay. So it's
A
not
little
like
more.
generic. All right. Okay.
I mean, there are stands with generic powers, but
Does it kill all of your white blood cells?
you can't phrase your answer like a question. You have to just say
It kills
definitive-
all of your white blood cells or white. You know what I'm saying? The
Yeah,
white
yeah, I
things.
get what you're saying.
Alex, what do you think the
Good,
stand
good,
does?
good guess.
Turns all of your bones into those metal worms.
You're both wrong, but honestly, Chris was closer because his had to do with blood.
There's a
Metallica
lot of blood in the back.
Metallica is a stand that can manipulate iron, and
Hmm.
it usually is used to
Okay.
manipulate the iron in someone's blood.
Man,
Okay.
you were really close.
So Chris actually gets the point for that round. Congratulations, Chris. This is like
Thank you.
literally the
Yeah.
first time ever someone's gotten that right an answer. I mean, he
Yeah.
got the name right, which Austin and Jonah never
I
have.
failed. Hey, I think I got one
Here's
right
just-
because
Okay.
I just kept
This
guessing
one
the same.
is a song name, I'm pretty
Did you
sure.
draw that?
No, I did
Song name?
not.
No.
This one's a song name. So, Alex...
Jonah has to
Oh
describe
yeah,
it.
Jonah, can you describe this to our audio-only viewers? Just do your best. Stop laughing.
Cracking the
So
cold
it's
one open
a-
with the boys.
It's a dude in some metal tights, and he's got a second face on his forehead.
I bet if like any
And-
JoJo fans are listening to this,
Oh
they're gonna
my-
like know it instantly.
Oh yeah.
He's got a very menacing pose.
He does. It's a
He
very
does.
menacing pose.
Very
okay.
Michael always tells me to watch
He's going to
JoJo.
give me nightmares.
Stop cheating,
tonight.
Alex.
Even
Alex,
if my
Alex, guess
cheating
first.
is not even cheating, it's not helping me
Guess
at all.
first.
Black Betty.
What?
Black Betty.
What?
Is that it?
No.
Oh, I was about to do this.
Okay. So it's a rock song.
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, it's an album.
It's an album.
Yeah.
You lied to me.
But there's a song on
Oh,
the album
okay,
with the same
okay.
name. That's how they name albums. Dumbass.
Alrighty then.
I'm very nice to Alex IRL. Sorry if you're listening to this podcast. Don't.
By now they already
No.
know.
Yeah, we do.
He's not.
Okay, so I don't even know if this is an album and a song, but so I'm just gonna shoot for it.
I want you to
Back
get-
in Black.
No. Why'd you both guess
Why?
black?
He's
It's
not
red.
wearing black.
I don't
I
know.
couldn't find
just
any
Okay.
rock songs with something red
name?
in it.
Is King Crimson.
never heard of that song.
Yeah.
It's a pretty niche. It's
Who's
really
that by?
old. I actually don't know the name of the band that did King Crimson. I'm sure there's like some classic rock fan who's screaming at me right now.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you think his power is?
Ooh, shoot.
Since you both got it wrong, any of you guys can answer first.
I think he can make quilts.
Okay.
Is that your official answer?
It is my official answer.
Okay.
It's a pretty good guess.
I'm not. If you guys, depending on who,
Like something with quilts. I don't know. What he
Stop.
does with them?
Here's your problem. You're basing it off his design. You can't do
I
that. You
was,
can't
and-
base the power off the design or the name. The power can be something totally random that makes no sense.
That is kind of random.
Yeah.
But it's based on the design. You gotta think
Here.
outside the box.
He manipulates your brain waves.
You're basing that
That's
after
all I
the
got.
design.
You're both wrong. I can't give you any points because no one was anywhere close.
I have a second go.
Sure. Let's go ahead for a second go.
Never mind. I got nothing.
Doesn't even
Thank you,
matter.
thank you, Alex. King Crimson's ability, he actually has two abilities. The tiny head on his forehead is called Epithat, and it can
Oh, that's
see.
not a brain. That's a tiny head.
Yeah, it can see.
told
The
you, it was
head
a
can see
second
10
face.
seconds into the future. King Crimson can then allow you to skip 10 seconds into the future.
Not himself, but somebody else.
Him and the stand user.
Oh, okay.
So it's kind of like an ability that erases time. So it's kind of a
pretty much
complicated
he would be
one.
useless if he didn't have the little head on him.
I mean, he could still skip, but basically it's like if I shot a bullet, like it sees 10 seconds in the future. If you're the user of King Crimson and I'm about to shoot you, and you see in the future that I'm going to shoot you, so you decide to skip, my actions are locked in. I'm still going to pull the gun and shoot you because I still perceive you as standing there in front of me. Meanwhile, you can walk around and then like stab me in the back, and then once the 10 seconds pass, then all of a sudden you're gone, my bullet passes by, and I'm stabbed in the back.
It's pretty dope.
Yeah. He was the main villain's stand. Okay, here's the next stand.
Wait,
It,
Okay.
the
Is-
electrical tower? The
It
stand?
is the electrical
So we don't
tower.
need someone to describe
It's
it because
just an electrical
it's just
tower.
an electrical tower, and
What's
this
the guy-
one
does
made
the
me
guy
mad.
that's the
hanging
user.
on it?
That's
Okay.
the user. So, first off, guess the stand's name.
The band or a song?
I think it's a song. I'm not 100% sure, honestly. Sorry.
Stairway to Heaven.
No.
That's a good guess, though.
That was a good guess.
Since it's electrical, I'm gonna go AC/DC.
Stop basing it off.
Okay,
I thought it
well,
was just the power.
Well, like,
I've literally-
None of
Really?
it is supposed to make
Okay.
sense.
Okay.
It stands, since you're both wrong, and no points for that, but its stand's name is Superfly.
Never- okay.
Now guess its power.
Shoot.
I had to do this, so this is.
Yeah, Jonah and Austin's already
No,
have
this
already
is fun.
suffered
I'm just
through
not
this.
super.
like,
You have to think outside the box.
I'm not good at that.
Here's a hint. Not all stands are beneficial to the user.
some are a curse.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll let you take the lead on this one.
He gets. I don't know. 'Cause it
5.
could be anything. Like that's the thing. It's not like
Yeah, it could be anything.
I can't use like context clues.
Nope.
Like that's how I got the first one.
Did you say contacts clues?
Contact. Context clues.
He's contacting it, bro.
Use contacts clues.
All right,
Um,
just
I mean, the,
I don't
the
know.
user in the picture doesn't look like anything bad is happening. to
Just
him.
guess.
shoot for the stars,
Yeah.
guys. Shoot for the
Just
stars.
make something up.
I don't know. Every time he uses his stand, he passes out.
Okay. That's a fairly good guess. You know what? Depending on what Alex says, you might get a point for that. However, Alex, don't make that. Don't. Oh my God, I can't talk. Don't think that means he was close. He's not really close. He's just, enough.
Barely.
Yeah.
You don't want me to get a 2-0 lead though. So,
I know it has nothing to do with the picture, but I'm going that way anyways.
Sure.
Since it's an electrical tower, he has to become like the conduit for like electricity to like flow through stuff, and he just gets electrocuted forever.
No.
Oh,
No.
dang it.
Okay, so Superfly's power is it traps the stand user on the electrical tower.
that sucks.
So
The only way he can get off the tower is if someone else comes and takes his place, and then whoever gets out of the tower first then gets to leave, and the other person becomes the stand user.
So why
and is
would
stuck?
if you had the stand, why would you ever use it?
You don't.
You
it
don't.
just happens.
You're
It's not
just
like
stuck
he
on
made the
top of an
choice.
electrical tower.
You're just stuck there until you can
Okay.
trick someone.
Here's the
into
next
taking
one.
it.
This one, it kind of in the picture reveals a little bit about what the power does, but we're going on name first, okay?
Yeah.
What do you think the name is? No points, by the way, for last round.
Okay. Song or band?
Band.
Band. Okay.
Oh, shoot. Someone has to describe it. I think it's Austin's turn.
Oh, okay. There's
You got
6 of them,
Maybe.
little
7.
like corn dudes that are on top of a bullet.
Can you
With the-
count them? Count the number.
feel like
Well,
that
okay, there's 6 of them, but they're numbered 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7.
Okay.
That should be a game within itself, just describing each picture.
That's not a game. There's no challenge to
Corn
it.
thing, just like seeing what each of us would say, how we would describe it.
Okay. Who wants to go first?
Is it Black Sabbath?
No.
Aerosmith.
No, that is a stand name in the part that the stand is in. So, good guess. You might actually get You might get a point for that depending on who gets the power closest. This stand's name is Sex Pistol.
Actually, that's pretty funny.
What do you think the power is? I'm gonna have Alex go first since he was the closest with the name.
Well,
He
there's
least-
a bullet.
And its name is Sex
Wow.
Pistol.
The picture gives it away.
So they're as
Yeah, clearly.
those little guys are as big as a bullet.
I'm not gonna tell you the size scale. You can see it in the picture.
I think that they're really fast, and that they can just rip apart things really fast before it gets to you. So in this case, they're gonna rip apart the bullet piece by piece before it gets to them.
You know, honestly,
Chris,
that's
do you wanna-
pretty creative.
That's
Yeah,
pretty
that was pretty
creative.
good. That
It's
could be
kind
a
of
JoJo
cool
power.
It's not necessarily their power though. Chris.
Reminds me of.
Can
a
it
vintage-
manipulate the way the bullet moves?
Ding ding ding.
What the hell?
So what the guy does is he has these little guys and he has a pistol and he shoots out the bullets, and these guys will ride on top of the bullet and then jump off and kick it if the target moves.
That's so cool.
Yeah, it is pretty cool. So they're literally winding up to kick in the photo.
I thought they were just
thought they were-
validated.
So yeah, Chris actually
I
got
thought they were
100%, so it is a 2-0 lead now.
Man, that's fast.
But don't worry, you
You're
can
doing
still
well.
make it back.
Yeah, you just have
I had a cool.
You just
guess
have to
that
get
Here's the
all the
next
rest
one.
of them right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Here's the next one.
time. It looks like Black Panther and the bad guy from Dragon Ball Z mixed.
Okay, Jonah, would you like to describe this stand to our audience,
I
please?
think Alex did a really good job. It looks like a purple Black Panther, and he's got
Rest
a,
in peace.
R.I.P.
a
Chadwick
skull
Boseman.
on
You
his
will be missed.
crotch for some reason.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Not even on his belt above. It's directly on his
It is.
crotch.
Okay,
It's his crotch.
now
It
He's-
is
he's
his
making
we
a
crotch.
actually
rock
probably
sign.
should have kept this one as the tiebreaker because this one actually has. We'll come back to this one because it actually has 3 powers.
Well, gosh dang it, Michael.
Damn.
Okay.
Oh, gun.
So here, well, it doesn't really change anything. Austin,
It
could you go
looks
ahead
like
and describe
some
this
of these
one?
look like you drew them, Michael.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
I wish.
So it's a gold bird.
It does kind of have a little
It
dick
looks
at
like
the
He's
bottom.
got a dick egg-shaped head, but he's got a beak and he's gold and there's electricity going around him.
Okay, what do you guys think this stand's name is?
Alright, band or song?
Band.
Band. You're up.
I don't know a lot of bands. Shoot.
But do you know a lot of songs?
No. That's why I had my phone so I could at least have like a list of like the top 10 like classic rock songs.
Cheating, I know.
Improvising. Does it have anything to do with Bird?
No.
Because I feel like there's a rock song about like Free
Freebird.
Yeah, Freebird.
First off, it's a band, like I said earlier, and second off, the names have nothing to do with the.
Black Sabbath.
Stop guessing Black Sabbath.
No,
There is
see-
a stand named Black Sabbath,
See,
but it's not
no,
on
see,
the
he
list.
told me not to do that, but I
Guessing
did that, and
that.
eventually I got it right.
You did, but that was only because Black Sabbath was on the list of
I
stands
don't
I
know. This
brought.
just seems like more of like
Okay.
a Black Sabbath to me, even though he's gold. But
Electricity. Let's just go AC/DC again.
Nope, you're both wrong,
Dang.
and you're not close. Its name is Red Hot Chili Peppers.
what?
Yeah. Yeah, the big yellow electric eagle-looking thing.
Okay, what do you think its powers are?
Shoot.
Does it have any hints in the picture?
I'm not gonna tell you.
You told us before.
Red
Why can't
hot
you tell us
chili
now?
peppers
What's
obviously
the background?
something
It's
to do
just
with
like a
fire.
plain
It's just a
red
generic background, yeah.
I don't know if that.
You guys are gonna overthink this one.
I've overthought every single one.
No, you haven't. I swear I'm nicer to Alex when we're not recording. I swear I
No,
am.
he's not.
He's not.
He's really not.
In this picture, what is his size? Is
We'll go
he
to
like
couple
a
times.
normal human size?
His
or-
size can vary.
But in this picture, okay, does his power relate to his size?
Sort of.
How did you guess
Yeah, how
that?
did you get that? Like, how
I
did you,
just,
like...
I don't know.
I'm thinking
Can
Chris
you
should
guess?
watch
Can you give us
JoJo's.
a concrete?
It does kind of look like he's like growing.
Yeah.
No,
I mean, I'm good. I'm just guessing here. I don't know. Maybe I feel like he would do something with someone's blood, so he could shrink down and get into their blood.
Okay. Alex, what's your guess?
Or
Maybe.
what? Oh, sorry. You got something.
He becomes statues.
No. You're both wrong. His power is electricity.
What?
I told you you were gonna overthink this one. I told you were gonna overthink this
Well,
one.
because you said it never has to do with anything in the picture, and all over the picture is electricity.
Dude, the rules of stands literally get broken in like the first 2 episodes of having stands in the show. So obviously the rules of guess that stand's gonna get broken the first couple tries of guessing the stand. Okay. Now this one isn't named after a band
dollar bills.
or a
Sorry.
song.
I saw dollar signs on him.
Is it named after anything?
Oh, yeah, we have to describe
It's
him.
named after
Is
something.
it
I
me
think
or
it's
is it
I think it's
Jonah?
Jonah's turn. Could you describe him for us, Jonah?
It's this big metal guy. He's
Like-
got some dollar signs on his shoulders for some reason. He's got a really big hand, like a big hand.
He's got some balls on his hand.
Balls.
With some boobies on
He's
his
got some
hand.
balls on his hand.
So is his hand supposed to be like big?
No,
Or
it's
is
just
it just, like,
foreshortening.
based on-
It's just foreshortening. It's just closer.
Yeah. Okay. I didn't know if that was part of it.
Okay.
So you know its name, obviously.
Yeah.
Is there anything out there? Like maybe I can.
This one
guess
you can
on?
base the picture off. You can base it your guess off the picture, which is probably what I should have said for the last one, except for the name. The name didn't apply, but this one's name and power you can base off the picture. Alex, put your phone down. Swear to Christ.
I'm just gonna keep guessing the same name because I don't know anything else.
Well, that was Austin's strategy, and he did get a point.
Eventually it worked.
It'll work
But it's
eventually.
not gonna work in this time.
Did we say if it was a
Big
band or
Money
song?
Boy. That's what we'll
No.
say.
Big
Can you guess the
Cash
name? And you can use the picture to guess the name.
Is it a song or?
It's neither.
It's neither one.
Oh,
So that makes it super.
dollar bills, y'all.
He just said
He
that.
literally just said that word.
Did he
for word.
really?
Yes. Maybe where you weren't trying to cheat off your
No,
phone.
he just said big money something. That's what he said.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh.
Boy.
Yeah, he
Well,
said big.
Whatever. Well, your official guess is wrong. Its name is The Hand.
You were too focused.
You
on
guys
the
are
money.
overthinking. See, that's the
And
that's
you
the
forgot
brilliance of this
about
game. I
the
gave them the
hands.
complicated ones first, and now I'm giving them the simple ones, and they're overthinking it. What do you think its power is?
I can't
Alex
trust my
is
mind
breaking.
anymore.
Its name is the Big Hand.
Its name is the hand,
The hand.
not the big hand. Like I said, this is just foreshortening. The hand's a normal size hand.
Wait, no, you said his name was Big Hand.
I said his name was the hand.
You literally said big.
I did not say
No,
big.
he said that. You guys said big. He said
It's
the
not a big
hand.
deal. It's really not a big deal. Okay, the hand. Does his name have anything to do with his powers?
Yes.
Does the dollar signs have anything to do with it?
No.
Have we already gone over that?
Yes.
Look, the man just likes his bling.
See, stands are a reflection of the user.
So this dude just really like
So he's
bling.
rich.
No, he's really poor. He really wants money.
He really wants money, so I don't know. He uses his big hand to break open vaults. It can crush anything that it holds.
Is that your official guess?
Yeah.
Okay. Good guess.
Okay.
Is he a bad guy?
So it's the hand. Is this?
He
is
starts
this,
out as a bad guy, becomes a good guy.
Is this stand a curse or a blessing?
A blessing.
It's a blessing. Okay.
Like your baby.
Yes. It's a blessing. Maybe his power is that everyone gives him money and puts it in his hand.
I literally said it has nothing to do with money earlier.
Well, you said he was poor and he's always trying to get money. So
Yeah, that's just the guy.
Well, okay, yeah.
Okay,
I mean,
for the sake of argument, I'm going to give Alex the point because he was kind of close. The stand's ability is he can erase anything that he touches with the hand.
That's pretty cool.
With that hand.
Like anything?
Anything. He one of his main moves is he can actually erase space between two things and kind of uses it to do short teleportations. By erasing the space between him and another object.
Weird.
Yeah. It's pretty crazy.
It's pretty ballsy right there.
Okay, so Alex,
Wait,
you
and
can
this is
still
all
win.
in JoJo's Adventure?
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, yeah.
See, like, these seem so much cooler than the show that you made me watch.
That's
watched
because the
some of it.
stands don't show up till part 3.
Yeah.
Okay, this one's the tiebreaker. Alex can still win because this one's worth 3 points in the power round.
This
All right,
this
we're
is
back
Pink
to,
Boy.
Okay.
Yeah, we're back
Rocker,
to Pink Boy.
gay, black,
Yeah.
panther, but white.
Okay. What do you think the name is? This name is technically a band name, but it's also a line in one of their songs. So a little bit of both.
I'm out of names.
Names just
Why don't you guess Black
Songs.
Sabbath again?
Are you for real?
It's not Black Sabbath.
Oh.
dang it.
I'll just rule that one out and let you guess a name.
Okay.
This is a really famous band, and if you get the band name right, I might just give you the point.
I think I know who this is. I think.
Good job. You're not playing.
I know.
AC/DC.
God damn it, no.
It's not that. Right.
They're really famous.
yeah.
I was trying to think of like the most famous ones.
I'm torn between two of them. And I really. Okay, so you said is it a very popular band or a famous like rock singer? You know what I'm saying?
Very popular band. I think you're close. Based on that question, I think you're close. I want you to go with your gut. You can do this.
I'm going with Queen.
The stand's name is Killer Queen.
Man,
No,
were
you
really
get the
close.
point. You got the
Oh.
band that it was based off of. Get it, the
And
line
it kinda
Killer
reminds me of Freddie.
Queen. Now, here's what's going to help you figure out its power. Think about that song. Think about the lyrics of that song.
I've never
Guess
heard
me
that song.
one of, oh my god, have you never heard like
You
the most
never-
famous
No.
song ever?
No.
Killer Queen? No, never.
Okay,
Yes.
I will. Okay, this is gonna like give it away, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do those lines. Killer Queen, gunpowder and turpentine, dynamite with a laser beam, guaranteed to blow your mind. What's this stand's power? What's the first power this stand
Blows up
has?
Your brain with a laser that come out of his eyes.
That's dumb, and you're dumb for saying it.
Half the stand
In your existence
was just as
I'm
should be
dumb.
Go over there and
eradicated.
tackle him.
He
Give
will.
us a short break.
If like there's a weird cut in the middle of this, you'll know it's because Alex tackled me and we had to stop.
Instead, I'm just gonna eat my cheese balls and calm down.
Like
Alex.
midway through this, and we're back with three guys 5 feet apart. Michael is no longer with us. Austin is now the host forever. I'm guessing he could like just blow things up with the lasers from his eyes.
There are no eye lasers. Both of you need to drop the eye lasers.
Can you
Well,
blow
you
up his whole body?
No.
Is it from his crotch, like that crotch thing that he's
Yeah, it
got?
opens up and it's a cannon.
That's actually a really cool idea for a
Garage
stand, but that's
cannon.
not his power. Okay, his first power is anything he touches can become a bomb that he can remotely detonate.
Okay. What if he
That's so
touches
cool.
himself?
Yeah, can you touch yourself and just...
Yeah, if you want to kill yourself, sure. Okay, he does have a second power.
He's got a total of 3.
He's got 3
You gotta
powers.
guess all 3.
And they
They
each
all-
go. They're each more complicated than the last and more nonsensical than the
Touching
last.
and turning into a bomb was the easiest
Are
one.
they all like
Of
similar
course it was.
though? Like,
Yes, they're all similar.
Well, kind of.
I mean, they're all about explosions, basically.
Okay, yeah, that's true.
he can take his arms off and throw them. He can take his limbs off and throw them as bombs,
Is that your official guess,
or take his limbs off and like light them like dynamite. Yeah.
Chris? What's your guess? I mean, Alex
jeez.
can't win this because Chris is at 3 points.
Yeah,
I
so
feel like Link and Rhett and Link is loses all this.
Yeah, that's true. Poor Link. I always
um,
root for him.
I don't know. He's got a killer body, so I mean, maybe that's his explosion. He explodes into a killer body. That's what it is.
The point actually goes to Alex because he's pretty close with the power.
Wow.
He has a little tank that lives in his left
Crotch.
hand that he can eject, and that one is called Sheer Heart Attack. And the tank will track down and find the foe and explode, killing them.
Wow.
Yeah. So Alex was actually pretty close.
Alex gets a point.
He gets his first point this
I'm
round.
so-
Yeah.
So, clap for Alex.
Okay,
So,
the
but there's still
third
one more.
power. The third power, to make this interesting, worth all the bananas.
Is there anything that has to do with lasers?
No.
You said
Drop the lasers.
that's in the lines that you said though.
I.
That was in the
And you're
song.
like-
Is this
It's-
an
it's
explosion
true,
power again?
They're all explosion powers, but
explosion
this
powers.
one's kind of complicated. Here's
Oh,
the hint. This is the main villain stand in JoJo Part 4. Every main villain stand has to deal in some way with time.
Well, his last power is so crazy.
His
That-
last
that
power
hint,
is like way too
That
complicated.
hint is not going to help
It's
them
it,
enough.
I know, that's why I gave it, because I know it wasn't gonna like break the game. This has gone on for like 30 minutes, guys. I just want to share that.
I mean, they're doing better than
They actually
Austin
are.
and I did.
And they don't even like
Yeah.
really watch that much anime, so
Well, here's this thing. It's mostly knowing about rock. Will
Yeah,
help you a lot
that's
more
true.
I
than
don't know
knowing
anything
the
about
anime.
rock.
See, I listen to a
Um,
lot of rock, but I don't know names.
And I think because they don't watch anime, they have a little bit more like creativity with the powers. Because like if you watch a lot of anime, you kind of get like stuck in the rules of that anime.
Look, JoJo is so
JoJo has no
far
rules.
beyond its anime is not
Like
going
the
to
guy that
help
makes
you
JoJo's been
understand
doing it for like
JoJo.
30 years. He's just this insane old man at this point. Okay,
Makes money.
third power.
He can explode all space and time.
It's kind of close.
Or he, like if you try to enter it, he'll like explode you out of it. Like if you try to time travel,
So, like, explode
he can like
out
enter
of
it and then
time.
like freaking just nail you out by exploding you.
That's
He can explode your whole existence.
you're both kind of close-ish. You're like circling it.
You gotta
You're-
try a little harder.
I'll give you all both another guess because you're circling it. You're getting the time and explosion parts, but you just gotta like.
Because you
it-
gave that to us.
Yeah, you both like
Explosions,
did something with
time.
time and explosion, so you're on the right track, but you're not quite there.
I honestly have nothing left in the tank.
It's all used up.
So okay.
Chris, why are you even struggling? You've already won. Once
know,
Alex
but I
gets it.
just-
I mean,
He
but
he
you
wants
know,
to get all the
really
points,
Yeah,
man.
like I mean,
He's
I'm,
in it for the-
I'm upset that I couldn't shut him out and just like win them all. And go like
He got that 1
9-0.
point, and
Yeah,
Chris
it really
is just
pisses me
like-
off.
Be proud of that point, Alex.
But I didn't even get it all the way right, so I don't deserve it.
Oh,
Yeah.
buddy.
Although he did that with one of his.
Yeah,
so
that's
I don't
you got it
feel
with the
as bad.
Metallica.
It was
Yeah,
a
I
hard
really. I
one.
mean, I don't. I mean, like
Just give it
time
to us.
explosion. Yeah.
Okay,
That's just
so
tough.
the third bomb of Killer Queen is called Killer Queen Bites the Dust,
Nice.
which is another Queen song. So that power is if you are close to discovering the identity of the stand user of Killer Queen. There's like he basically he kills a dude and takes over his life. Like he gets like surgery to make his face look like the dude's face and basically takes over his life. His son starts suspecting him, so his stand evolves the third power, bites the dust, and basically he puts like a tiny version of the stand inside the son. And so if anyone asks the son about his dad in quotation marks, because it's not really his dad, it's the guy that killed and replaced him, or gets close to the identity of who his dad is, then the stand will kill that person by exploding them and then reverse time to by 10 hours. And then the day will go on as usual. And even if you're like the kid and you try to avoid that guy so he doesn't find out the identity, the guy will still die unless the stand is deactivated. So it's this really overpowered like ability to hide his identity, which eventually gets like undone in the stupidest way possible. Because the villain like gloats about it. He's like, they'll never find out my identity, that I am really the serial killer Yoshikage Kira. And then like one of the main characters is standing within earshot. He's like, what'd you just say?
Wait
And,
a minute.
and because the son didn't reveal it, he can't reverse time, so he has to deactivate the stand in order to try to reverse time again.
What?
Yeah, JoJo's a very beautiful anime about insane powers that make no sense.
I enjoyed that game.
Like the time the main character of Part 3 threw a dog across the desert so he could ride on it to kill a blind man.
It really happened.
It really happened.
This isn't gonna make me watch it. I hope you know
No.
that.
Alex, well, I can't even convince Austin to watch it.
Yeah,
It's
I
just
don't
like
know.
every time we hang out.
No,
Well, like,
Maybe one day
I'm
I'll
sorry,
watch
but,
it.
Yeah, and Austin's a mega weeb, so I mean.
What? The animation
Yeah,
style
yeah, I
wasn't
totally
super
am.
into.
It changes every part.
yeah,
The part
that's
you
true.
actually might like the Part 4 animation style.
I mean, I guess we could just skip to part 4. You'll just be confused. What?
Yeah.
I made it all the
Yeah,
way
that
to
one's
part
not worth
3, and I was like, this is too much for me.
I mean, like, JoJo's is cool.
When you're fighting a 100-year-old
But,
gay
yeah.
vampire in the skies of Egypt, you're kind of getting a little out there.
Is he really a gay vampire?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dio's technically bisexual. His
Huh.
boyfriend's the villain in Part 5. I mean, Part 6.
Spoilers.
How many parts are there?
Currently in the manga, they're up to Part 8, but they've only animated up to Part 5. And the powers in Part 8 become so insane. Like, it makes the powers I showed you look so vanilla by comparison. There's a stand in Part 8, which power is, it can control your limbs only if it's above you and only if you've been injured on that limb.
What's the point?
Like, that would
Oh
suck
my
if
God.
that was your power. Like,
So, like,
oh,
the way
man.
the villain operates is he, like, rented the apartment above where the main character lives, and then, like, hid razor blades in his bathroom, so then he would put his stand in his bathroom, which is directly above that guy's bathroom, and wait for him to, like, grab a towel and cut his hand on a razor blade he hid inside the towel. So it's really stupid. There's a guy in Part
So
5...
is this show meant to be stupid and it's like you're
No,
just,
it's kind of
funny?
meant to be. It's kind of meant to be like overly serious, even though like there's these situations are ridiculous.
Yeah.
But it's not like supposed to be a gag thing.
Chris is like, I'm never coming to the
Never gonna watch
podcast
this.
ever
This
again.
is too out there for me.
I mean, there's a guy in Part 5 whose stand is only activates once he's dead,
Nice.
and there's a guy in Part 4 whose stand is it rides on his back until you see his back, in which case it kills him and then jumps onto your back and stays there until someone sees your back and then happens again.
That would suck.
It's called Cheap Trick. It's the worst stand. The
That's-
stand that's ability is to kill its user.
Alright. Well, I think we should move on from stands.
I agree. That covered about 39 minutes, so that's the
Pretty much.
majority of the podcast.
We fried Alex's
Fried
I feel like there's
Alex.
probably people that were like looking forward to this episode, and then like we just went on this whole tirade about stands, and now they're like they're off. They're just like I
Yeah.
don't care about it.
This
If
is
you're-
a
We lost
JoJo
half our
podcast
viewership.
now.
I'll put like a little timestamp in the description so you can just skip to this part if you're not a degenerate weeb like me. So who's got a topic?
So I don't know if you guys have heard the news, but the chick that played, have any of you seen The Mandalorian?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
The girl that played Cara Dune, I don't know what her actual name is.
Gina Carrera or something.
She's a wrestler too.
She's an MMA fighter.
Yeah. She just got fired from The Mandalorian, and she was going to have her own spin-off show and stuff, literally just for sharing her opinions. She just posted something like any of us would do on Instagram and said that I think what really got her in trouble was she said being a Republican nowadays is being like a Jew when the Nazis.
Yeah,
like,
But like,
bit
it's
of
just a
a-
stupid thing to say. There's free speech. Like I get like she's like under like Disney
Yeah.
and stuff and like things you should be careful
Yeah, I
more
think
with what
I
you
think
say.
Disney's more just like really
But, like,
strict about
I feel
certain
like-
things, you know. I think that's more
Disney,
like a Disney
is only cares about
policy,
money.
you
They
know?
just don't want to
Yeah.
alienate any demographic.
It's just dumb that you can't just share your
Well,
thoughts anymore.
So here's the there's kind of two roads to this. One, she as an individual should have the freedom to express her opinions no matter what. The flip side of this is you're a celebrity. First off, celebrities should just shut up about politics. You know
Yeah.
what? I don't care. Your status does not give you like a special place in the world. It's like we all get the same amount of votes there, buddy.
Yeah.
And also celebrities that are in their $1 million mansions and have like private security should not lecture me about how I should live my life. I'm sorry, I can't afford a friggin' hybrid
Or how they're
car,
persecuted.
so I'm
Yeah.
sorry that I have to drive my gas guzzler. But it's really, I kind of get, she didn't phrase them in the best way possible, so I kind of do get, like, it's kind of like if just shut your mouth, right? Like,
Well, I guess like they've been looking for a reason to get rid of her for a while now.
Well, it all started
So they've been
with
watching
like
her.
with someone being like, "Why don't you include pronouns in your bio?" She's just like, "I don't feel like I should have to," which is fair
Well,
enough.
yeah,
but
you
then she
shouldn't have to do
decided to
that.
like speak out.
Yeah.
One of the things I laughed at is like one of the tweets they cited is like her controversial tweets was she tweeted like Jeffrey Epstein didn't kill himself. It's just like it's kind of weird that she got fired and that was listed as a controversial tweet because everyone agrees with it, but just no one's doing anything about it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think like if you want to go back to one of those two roads, like you said, like you can say what like this is America. Yes, you can say whatever you want.
I'm
This is
sorry, I thought this was America.
exactly. Like you could say, you can say whatever you want. Exactly. Yes, you can. The government is not going to come in and throw you in jail for saying something. Like you can say whatever you want, but they will have consequences, and I think this is one of those consequences.
I just feel bad because it says like her talent agency, like American Talent Agency, dropped her too, so she's probably gonna like get
Aw.
no jobs.
Yeah,
anywhere.
but
I
she's
really
hot,
suck.
so she'll do fine.
She's an MMA fighter.
She's really not that.
That-
hot.
Listen, I like a
I mean, to each
woman
their
with
own.
muscles. You know what? I want a woman that can beat me up.
And I think if you looked up
I
her
think
net worth,
most
she's probably
girls.
worth a couple $1 million.
That's how I
So,
felt
like-
about Ronda Rousey. I was like, man, I'd let her beat me
I'd let that woman kill me.
up. Dude, did you see like when way back when? I think it was.
You're saying way back when implies that she's not still hot, which she is.
No, she's just not relevant anymore.
Damn.
She got beat up twice.
Right.
Yeah, no
But
one
she
wants
was
to
in
date a
the
loser.
year we graduated.
Exactly.
The year we graduated, she was in Sports Illustrated, and I was like, oh, damn.
Oh, I
The swimsuit
remember.
edition, remember?
I remember
Yeah.
Oh,
that.
I do remember
so
that.
We were all too embarrassed to buy it, so we made your brother Ethan go and buy
I
it.
do remember
You
that.
bought it too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still have
So
mine.
true.
I,
Me too.
I found it while I was moving the other day. I was like, oh.
That's true. Yeah,
Which I was thinking it might be worth something because it was like when the first Sports
Plus, it was
Illustrated
the first plus size
yeah.
model on it.
So I was like,
Was
Yeah.
she the plus size?
No,
No,
there was like another
um,
girl.
the
Like, she's
Australian
not
chick,
really
Ashley
plus
Graham.
size.
It's so weird what they count as plus size because this girl that's considered the first plus size
It's Ashley
is
Graham.
really just
She
like
was,
a regular girl.
No, she
Yeah.
was pretty plus size.
But that's just how like modeling is just super.
Which
Yeah.
she didn't use. Like she became plus size on purpose.
That's actually, you know what's kind of weird that you mentioned that? That's actually like a trend. Like I've seen a lot of girls on Instagram post like one I was checking out.
They're like, oh, I used
Had
to be
this-
skinny, but I'm
Yeah,
like
she
this
had this
now.
like picture of herself like in 2016, and she's like really
Looks
muscular.
fine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's like really thin and muscular, and not like an unhealthy thin. Like she goes to the gym,
Yeah.
she takes care of herself.
like they look good, and then they're like, I'm just gonna be fat because I think it's sexy now.
It is kind of. I
think
mean, I
it's,
got like a little meat on the
But like,
bones.
Is that because like we like booties, so they
I
want
think it's
bigger
just the
butts,
thick,
or
It's
is that
coming
just
from the thick trend. Some people, you take it too far. Look, thick
That's true.
is not fat. There's a difference.
Right.
That is true.
But sorry for anybody out there, but there are fat people that are legitimately fat and unhealthy that hop on this trend to make themselves feel better and respected.
That is also true. Like,
Yeah, and there's like a fine.
there's this body
line.
positivity thing where it's like,
which I'm all for that.
Yeah,
but, like,
if you're okay
doctors
with
come
your
out and
body-
they're like, yeah, that's cool, but like
It's still
what you're doing
unhealthy,
is really
you know?
unhealthy, and
Yeah.
like they show like what's going on in your body and how like it's gonna slowly kill you.
yeah, it really is. It's like I don't like that part about like the healthiness at every size, because that's not true. I agree with body positivity. If you're a fat person and you're okay with that, live your life, my dude or girl. You know what? If you're happy with that, be happy with yourself. I'm not gonna rain on your parade, but I don't want you to pretend like you're a very healthy person, because obviously you aren't. Like,
Right.
that much fat on a person's not healthy.
But yeah, so just interesting.
It is.
I mean, I
But
feel like
are you
there's-
guys boob or butt guys?
The sacred
sacred-
question.
The sacred question.
Ass for life.
I'm sorry, I just cut
Really?
Chris off. He was
Wow.
gonna
I
say
thought
it.
you were
That's
boobs. I
great.
thought you
Great
switched, didn't
response.
you?
No, I just like am liking them more, but like I'm still like an ass man.
Okay, Jonah, what about you? Boobies or buddies?
Which TikTok
Or feet.
is the best thing ever.
That's the ongoing
No,
joke with
no.
Jonah. He's
I don't know
not.
if-
He's.
I'm sorry.
personality. That's
I don't know if I'm just on the wrong side of TikTok, but like TikTok right now, there's like some new trends going on.
Dude, get
and
off TikTok.
It's
It's
like
filled with
TikTok.
pedophiles.
I'm on
Get-
Instagram,
you're in
okay,
the
and like they
China
have like a way to get
trash.
to TikTok on Instagram, but there's like some new songs and stuff and trends, and it's just all about girls' butts, and it's great.
It is great.
Get off Instagram.
I'm thinking about.
I
it. I'm
love
thinking
TikTok.
about getting rid of social media during the week and then just looking at it on the.
Yeah,
That's
guys,
not
I
a
don't
bad
want a
idea.
phone. I
'Cause it just
literally
takes up
can't
so
look at
much time,
Instagram or
and
Twitter.
like, I'm just worried about other people. I'm like, I really don't need to care about what other people are doing.
Yeah, all this cancel culture makes me a lot more nervous about what I post on social media. And it's kind of too late for me to kind of start covering my tracks, so
I don't care.
just don't be racist. Yeah.
I don't plan on being like openly racist on social media. I'm not gonna like
Don't be racist.
Just a little bit.
listen. When you're driving down the highway and people cut you off, things get said in the privacy of your own car.
All right.
Here comes cancel culture. Here they come.
Not like anyone
And
can
guys,
guess
this is
the
our
only few
last
things you
episode
say.
of the Three Guys 5 Feet Apart podcast.
But Jonah, I can't talk today. That's all, folks. Alex gave his answer. Jonah, boobies or buddies?
It's just it's a
keep
tough
saying buddy?
question
Buddies.
because
Butts.
I appreciate it all.
Jonah
I just-
go for the whole picture.
Nah,
But
bro, you
it's
got.
all about
Personality.
the entire picture.
Nah, you only got one hand. Which are you grabbing?
That's true. That's a better way. That's a more honest way.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Straight
when
to
you
the
put
point.
it like that,
Yeah, see?
You gotta
I
grab a
guess-
fistful of something once you grab.
Grabbing their throat.
I mean, I'm thinking like I want to.
Let's you off. I swear to God.
Reach
I
around.
want to reach around, and so it's going to be the butt
Okay, Chris.
because
Yeah,
I mean,
boobs are just kind of
otherwise-
weird to grab.
Yeah,
especially
boobs
if
are
you-
weird.
it's weirder to grab boobs.
Okay, my thoughts on this have and always will stay the same. So, a lot of people say, "Oh, you marry the butt, you can buy the boobs," and I'm like, "You're an
What?
idiot because that's financially stupid because you can just
He's worried
Get-
about his bank account.
exactly you could just find a girl with boobs and then you can grow a butt. You can't grow
Yeah, you can do
boobs.
squats. You can.
So,
you can
like,
get that booty.
Also,
Exactly.
I've heard of
Hmm.
butt implants.
That's true.
before.
Nicki
you
Minaj
can
has
do-
like that infamous clip where her butt implant like slides down in the middle of a concert.
You
Oh my
can do like butt implants, but like you can also like a girl can work out like 7 days a week and like
Squats.
eat
Squats
super
are
duper
nice.
healthy and then like her boobs won't grow at all. But like
I
if
love
you do
Chris's,
squats,
Love Chris is like he gets a girl and he's just like, hey, if we're gonna keep dating, I'm gonna need you to start doing squats at the gym like every day.
well you
Girls, if they work out their chest, their boobs get smaller.
yeah.
yeah.
That's
that
why
is
like
true.
a lot of those female bodybuilders get implants because
Yeah, I
like
don't
their
like it.
boobs
This,
disappear.
this is sad.
yeah they're the first thing to grow.
So Chris,
and
answer
big.
the damn
So
question.
boobs. You go
Okay.
you go with boobs
Like,
because
you're going
then
on like your whole thesis right
Listen,
now. It's like it's
he-
one
it
word
just-
answer.
it just-
It's
it
a
just
very
makes sense.
difficult
Because then
question.
you get with the girl, and then you're just like, hey, I work out. Obviously,
go a step
let's
farther-
go work out together, and then
If you wanna
Then
go
you
a
get
step
both.
Farther, there's a lot of guys that like girls
With
think
boobs.
no.
This is true.
Girls
This
are
is
actually
true.
into guys' butts too, and so like there are guys out there with nice butts apparently, and so
You would
like,
know.
but they don't have boobs, so like
Big
you don't
homo.
want to be confused and stuff. Like you want to be like.
Is that like your problem? Do you like see a nice butt? You're like, hell yeah. And
No,
also
I mean,
they
like-
turn around, I was like, that's
Nah.
a guy.
Have you ever seen the videos?
Yes.
Or whatever. and
That's
it's
what I
like
needed.
Guys in leggings and they're pretending to be a girl to like make guys fall for it, and then like at the very end they like go down and it's a guy, and you're like, fuck.
So what you're saying is you fall for it.
Maybe a couple times.
Austin?
You would too. Austin has too, and I know.
See,
it.
no, because I know those videos exist, so I like watch them like skeptically, like I'm going through like Bigfoot found footage stuff, and I'm just like, wait for it. I knew it was a guy.
I knew it.
There's some
Yeah,
transgenders out there
I
that
kind of
like-
do that too. But
can't
yeah, butts all the way. Love butts. They're
That's all the way.
They're great.
So I think the
mean,
consensus
I
has
do
been butt.
I do appreciate boobs. That is true. Chris made good points, but you know.
Since
Still.
I've been hanging out with Chris Boobs, I've been more appreciative.
You just gotta think about it. You just gotta think. Like, it's just so much. And plus,
Plus, they're so soft.
You know what? Honestly, I don't think Chris's answer shouldn't surprise me, because just looking back at the girls he has dated.
Yeah,
man,
that's a good
yeah,
point. Yeah.
I have a type, but like,
I remember that girl in our high school that you
Emma?
went after. I wasn't gonna say her name.
wow. Well, there it is. Here it is.
Oh well, you know, it's like she's never gonna listen to it.
You don't know that.
Yeah,
I
what
mean,
if we get
it could
super
happen.
famous?
And I didn't say her
And then we
last
get
name, it's all
canceled.
good.
Oh no.
You didn't say her last name, but I'm pretty sure there was only one in our class.
No, there's two.
We
And
can
there's
just-
only one that dated Chris.
Listen,
Out there, Emma.
If people really
you know
care
who
that
you
much,
are.
like, which I think she's dating anyways.
Probably. I don't. But
Anywho,
looking back at
Speaking of her sister's the one that dated my brother, and then they broke up and she became gay, which is like the
that
second.
okay.
which
That
is the
never
second-
happened. She
Wait,
was
really?
not. No, she was
She
not.
was
gay.
bi.
No, she was not. She was not bi.
She had pictures
That-
on Instagram and everything.
No, she was not bi, and she was not gay. I was with. Well, since her name's
It's
already,
got
I was
weird
with her
fast.
already the whole time, and it just she's actually like super embarrassed by that because like everyone was calling her bi and gay, and she wasn't, and that was like a big thing.
Huh.
So like if she's listening, I mean maybe
I
who
feel like
knows?
I forget.
It's
I
been
think she was cute.
it's been
Yeah, she's
like
redhead.
what's it
Yeah,
called?
yeah, she was cute.
It's been like 2-3 years, so you know maybe things have changed and maybe she is now. But at that time, no, she was not.
That's
so-
good to know, because Ethan was worried. We were worried about my brother.
Yeah,
for a while.
because Ethan
was
turned
the-
a couple girls gay.
For real, like for real.
that's gotta hurt your self-esteem,
I
right?
feel like the more plausible, realistic,
Is
like
that they were already.
that they were all like straight. It's just I feel like your brother was embarrassed. He's like, oh
No,
she's
literally-
gay. Yeah, she's gay.
Literally, like we know one still, and like she works at a certain store, and we've ran into her at a park with her girlfriend, like kissing
Okay.
and making out, and she cut her hair and looks like a dyke. Oh.
And this is the last episode of 3 Guys 5 Feet Apart. Thank you for
my
listening.
Man, this is
Special shout out to Alex who made, special shout out to Alex who makes my job of editing the audio so much worse.
Literally, if I wasn't here, you wouldn't have to edit. I'm sorry. As soon as I said it, I was like, oh, shit.
Oh my god.
Even after I edit, even after I like censor that, people are still gonna know what he said.
Yeah.
Just based on our reaction.
Oh, dude, that was so. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Just
dude.
Oh my
bleep it
gosh,
out.
every
Yeah, I'll just
time.
have to bleep it out again, like I did for Austin's phone number.
I mean, you could have left my phone number. I get spam calls
I
all the
take
way.
it back.
the whole time.
All you women with short haircuts, you're all lovely.
Hey,
No.
your wife.
All
I-
women are
Okay.
queens.
Hey, his wife has a short haircut now,
Wanna-
so.
I'm gonna challenge Alex on
Okay,
that.
Jonah's,
hair is
Jonah's
not
got a
cute.
challenge to Alex's short haircut.
Short hair is not cute.
Karens have short hair.
It's a Karen haircut.
Yeah, the
I
pixie
believe.
cut.
Wait.
No, he's saying he doesn't
No.
like short hair, and
I
I,
don't
said
like
his
short hair.
wife has short
Oh,
hair.
My wife just got a short haircut.
I thought
and-
you were saying you liked short hair.
No, he
No.
does. Yeah, he doesn't.
I-
Like, yeah.
Okay.
Jonah rescinds.
But listen,
Focused.
guys, I think
Focused.
short
Most
hair
of the
works
time it
on
makes them
certain
look
people.
like boys. Like,
It does.
Yeah, I think it works for some people.
Like Brie Larson at the end of
Oh my
Endgame,
gosh,
where she
yes.
was like wearing the little suit too, and I'm like, that
but I
looks like
can't
a
tell
small
if it was
boy.
her haircut or if just because it's her.
She
I'm
had-
just not a big
I
fan
don't-
of
She had
her.
no boobs. See?
I don't want
That's
my
it.
There
girl
you go.
to look
Or
like
butt.
a boy.
Damn, that's true too.
But guys with long hair.
Man, guys, this is really.
You know, I'm
That's
saying
terrible.
this. I'm saying I don't want the girl to look like a boy, and then I have long hair.
See, but some
And I'm the
guys
boy
can
that
pull
looks
off
like a
the
girl.
long hair look. Jonah, you pull off
Yeah,
the
you
long hair
pull-
look.
yeah,
When
that's
you
not
were
too bad.
younger, you kind of did. But that's all little boys with long hair look like girls. But like Jonah, you pull off.
All right, we gotta roll down, reel it down here.
What are you saying about me?
This is getting weird.
Michael just roasted.
Yeah, sorry.
I was
If
worried
you
where this might go.
hard,
sorry.
bro.
If you have your little son with long hair, give him a freaking haircut. Like for real.
Okay.
Did I ever tell you guys I accidentally did that in Hotheads one time?
My cousin has long hair.
Shave his head. Like I have this whenever I see like a dude with a ponytail, I have this overwhelming desire just to find scissors and cut it off.
Alex had a
Is that how you felt
ponytail.
about me with my
Yeah.
man bun?
I think I told you like I
I'm
really
growing
want to
my
cut
hair
that
back now,
off.
by the way.
But like I was at Hotheads one time, and like these three probably like middle school age kids came in, and they were ordering burritos, and like the first two had short haircuts, the last one had a long haircut, and I was like, "What can I make? What can I do for you today, ma'am?" And like I feel so bad for the kid because his friends
dude.
started cracking up and like making fun of him. I'm like, "I'm so sorry."
No, that
Oh,
actually
dang.
used to happen to me.
Oh,
I never cared though. Well,
Man.
actually, I never got bothered, but sometimes my mom's there and she's like, "That is my son," and she'd get really
Oh,
mad.
man.
This is my boy.
wanna mess you up.
And then she would go full Karen on him. Oh, man.
She would.
Let me
Be
speak
like,
to your manager.
Let me speak to your manager's man.
But yeah, it's been a good episode, guys.
It
Man,
has been a good episode.
Hold on, I don't think you ever told us your preference, Michael.
Oh yeah, I think he was about to. And then
Oh,
someone said
Boobs or
something.
butt?
Oh, 100% butt. I mean, are you kidding me? Much like with Chris with his record, my record's pretty butt heavy.
What is
Yeah, he
that?
just
4
like
of the
butts.
1? Man, it's not a good day for boobs.
It's not a good day for
I will
boobs.
stand my ground. It's not okay.
Listen,
so
I'm not
it's just
knocking
it just
boobs, I'm
makes
just, you know.
sense.
Yeah, no one's upset
No
about
one's knocking
boobs.
dudes.
I mean,
We're
I
just,
know,
you
but it's just like the thing is if you marry or be with someone with small boobs, you're stuck with that forever, right? unless you cash out on it, and at that point, everyone
said,
knows
"Babe,
that
I'll
you cash
buy
out.
you
Most of the time, they're
implants.
really like too big or too small. There's hardly any like good in betweens.
This is very
I
much
feel
that
you.
meme
I
where
feel
it's like
Alex.
guys talking about
I
sports
want-
and they're fighting, guys talking about boobs or buttons, like a Congress meeting, and they're all like sitting down and like just like, oh yes, I
Yes.
agree with the previous speaker. I am very
I
much
do.
pro butt.
Yeah,
It really is though.
But, like,
Butts
but-
are the superior
but if you-
body part to grab.
if you date someone with a small butt and they complain about it, you could, okay, let's go
Babe,
to the
do
gym
some
together.
squats.
Then you can grow it, and then you're good to go. You're not stuck with the small butt forever.
I mean, can't the boobs grow after pregnancy?
Yeah, but that means you like have to commit to having a kid.
Well, I guess,
You know what I'm saying?
He's
I
really
mean,
thought
if
this
you
through.
want-
See,
really
like,
has.
Chris is like dissecting this like he's.
which is a financial investment, which is what we're trying
Chris
to
is
avoid.
like he's at the podium for the presidential debate.
He's like,
It's like,
listen, guys,
candidate-
we're trying to save
Candidate
money here."
Chris, let me ask you: the American people
Tax
want to
cuts.
know, boobs or butt? And Chris is just like, my fellow Americans, if you date a girl with small boobs, you are stuck with the small boobs.
Exactly. Make America thick again.
I think
You got my vote, Chris. I mean, I'm 100% down.
I think that should be the title of this podcast. Make America think
Have you
again.
not been paying attention to the title scheme of the podcast? It's always like 2 subjects we cover.
Yeah,
Right.
so
You can make
it's
an
gonna be
exception.
JoJo's
So-
and butts.
JoJo's
and
and
boobs.
Making America Thick. Those are going to be probably the title. This is like that meme where it's like you say the name of the movie in the movie. You say the title
Exactly.
of the podcast in the podcast.
Yeah.
3 Guys 5 Feet Apart, episode 6. JoJo and Make America Thick Again.
Exactly.
That is beautiful.
It's beautiful.
Dang, guys.
All
Well,
right.
I've just thought it
this
through.
might be the best
So
episode
another
ever.
thing that Chris
Best
is good
episode
at
yet.
talking about is sports. What are your takes on the Super Bowl?
I'm trying to remember.
The Super Bowl.
We're never wrapping it up. We're just
I
going.
think
I mean, I don't. I mean, how long do we have? I mean, I could talk for 30 minutes or I could talk for 3.
Austin, let's go ahead and just wrap this up.
Okay.
For next time.
For
Screw
next
your
time.
curveball.
All right, well, it's the 3 Guys 5 Feet Apart podcast, and
Podcast.
I'm your boy Austin.
Oh, I'm Chris. I didn't know we were doing that.
We're
But
going
okay.
around like we always
Doing
do.
it.
This is episode 3 for me.
Jonah.
And Michael, we'd like to thank you for tuning in and catch you all on the flippity flip, y'all.